In today's Gospel reading, we read not only the accounts of the after feast of the birth of the Mother of God, but also in the preparation for the exaltation of the cross, which is the next feast, major feast days coming. In the previous epistle reading today, we heard about St. Paul saying that something about circumcision, and particularly making the point that there are people who get circumcised, that is, in the context of the church today, who accept or seem to accept the truth and try to make all the right movements, but in their hearts they do not believe. They do not believe. In other words, they accept these sort of things in order to be accepted by the rest of the people with whom they dwell. Probably you have come across such people in your own lives. The important thing here is not to become like we read in the Gospel just now, where the Lord made the festivities, that is, the kingdom of heaven and all the good things that come from being faithful to the Lord, and called in both sinners and righteous, and then went to inspect who came. And he found among them a man who was not clothed in a wedding garment. That is, he had no fruits. He had no good fruits in his life. He did not acquire those virtues which are needed to be acquired in order to be in the kingdom of heaven. Nevertheless, he came. When this was put to him, he was speechless. He couldn't say anything because he knew that he had been undone. And his fate was to be thrust into that place where there is weeping and gnashing of teeth. In other words, into Hades. The other epistle reading is about, or gospel reading is about the candle on a candle stand. I have myself experienced many situations where particularly young people start to do good works in the church, start to be fruitful. And what happens? The jealousies from all sorts of quarters arise. And it's like they try to strangle this and snuff out that goodness that these people genuinely are trying to bring forth. Maybe they're not perfect in their actions, which obviously opens up ways for them to be attacked. But if they're new, that's not hard to fix. But to destroy those sorts of things is a grave sin. Because in another reading, the Lord said that sinfulness and falling away and all those sort of things will come, but woe to those by whom it comes. Woe to those by whom it comes. The pressures that we have in the world today are of that nature. We, as a catechized parish, try to escape this as best as we can. But already there are forces acting to even snuff this out here within us, which I'll tell you about later on after the liturgy. And there will be a time coming when those who are open and integrated and accepted by the society will not be able to do the true work for our Lord Jesus Christ. We have to be aware of these things, and as I often said to you, when you see that abomination in high places, that falling away by those hierarchs and others who are leaders in the church, to do things contrary to what the church has always taught, flee. Flee. That's simple. Our spiritual father in Romania has done exactly that. Lives in far away from cities in what we call desert areas, desert areas like from the north, which are forests and whatever. It takes an effort to go and see him. But he is there to be the light when things really get bad, and they will get bad, as you all know, and especially some of you who have studied these things in a lot of detail. May God help us that we encourage others not to be snuffed out, but to do this great work for our Lord Jesus Christ. And to hide ourselves, but at the same time to be open to the kingdom of heaven and to do the works of the Lord in whichever way we find, whether it's within the church or even in our societies, amongst friends and whatever. Because that's the way that we bring forth fruit and clothe ourselves with that wedding garment, so that in the kingdom of heaven we can face the Lord's judgment and he can see that we have sincerely tried. Maybe we haven't won as much as we could, but in our hearts we've sincerely tried, and not just become orthodox in name, but not in deeds, because orthodoxy just in name is not enough. It has to be orthodox in deed. God bless you, protect you, and help you in all things.